What's up guys, it's Apples here, back with another video, and today we're going to be looking at some of the craziest blunders Grandmasters have ever made. And so, like, you and I make blunders, right, and we hang checkmate sometimes, but when a Grandmaster does it, it's just insane. So the first game we're going to be looking at is one between not a person and a Grandmaster, but rather a chess engine and a Grandmaster, Deep Fritz, in 2006. Against a former world champion, Vladimir Kramnik. So let's see how this goes. This guy defeated Kasparov. So we have this position, and it's roughly equal, right? It's very complex but equal. Deep Fritz takes a rook, and like a normal person, you'd think Kramnik would go king g8, attacking the knight, and then the game gets very complex here. Both sides have their pawns, and it's very scary, but Black is able to drum up counterplay by threatening checkmate on the back rank, and, threatens checkmate again, meaning that White will have to force a perpetual check. Kramnik chose none of the above, and was evidently tired of playing this game, and went queen e3, threatening a queen. So he wants a queen trade. Let's think about this logically, right? He wants a queen trade. If White avoids the queen trade, Black will checkmate on the back rank. And a queen trade would be good for Black because White cannot stop this passed pawn, while Black can probably stop this passed pawn. Unfortunately, there was one little flaw with this, and that's just that queen h7 is checkmate. So, when you hang mate in one, don't feel so bad next time. Next up, we have a game between Alexander Belyevsky and Leif Aaron Johannesson. As you can see, Belyevsky is a very strong grandmaster, very renowned, and here, this is a roughly equal position. Queen endgame, most queen endgames are drawn because there's always a perpetual check, and one option is to take the pawn, and if you want to play for the win, go king f4, but if you want a draw, this is fine as well. Like, there is no way to escape the perpetual checks, and this is an equal position. But instead of taking the pawn first and going king f4, Belyevsky decided to switch up the move order a bit and play king f4 first. Except that this hangs checkmate in one, which I found kind of funny, and the players did as well. They were good-spirited after the game and not salty. Belyevsky is a chill guy. Next up, we have a game between Viktor Korchnoi and Anatoly Karpov, and the story behind this game is that here Korchnoi was like pressuring the entire game. Now he's in time pressure, and he's kind of screwed it up. And we have this very strange material imbalance where one guy has 2 knights and one guy has like 2 rooks or something. It's like very strange, and like 3 pawns, like, and this guy has a really active king and this guy's a really passive king. So after knight d2, attacking the rook moved to defend the pawn, and now rook c6 was played, threatening checkmate on the back rank. Now here White has to go for g3, and after some sort of Chekaruski, apparently White is fine. Note that White does not go here and hang a fork, but king h1, and there is somehow no checkmate if here, and so after rook f6, this looks super scary, but this pawn is guarded, and there is no checkmate. Like, White's king is on the verge of death, but he's just shuffling, you know what I mean? Instead of this, Korchnoi plays the very natural, and you can't blame this on him because he was in time trouble, but this is a world championship match, keep in mind. Plays rook to a1, defending checkmate. What could be more natural? And now Karpov plays the brilliant knight to f3. Check. The point being, well, if you move the king, knight f2 is actually checkmate. All the squares are guarded. And if you take the knight, there's rook to g6, king h1, and now knight f2, which is practically a smothered mate. It's pretty cool. The history behind this game is pretty cool, and White was winning and doing very well. Some really brilliant game, and I will definitely have it covered on my channel later of in-depth analysis. Alright, and now let's look at another very nice blunder. We have this game between Ebreldazi and Rogozin. Rogozin is a very well-known player. Most notably, probably for the Rogozin defense of the Queen's Gambit declined. I think it goes something like this, and it's like bishop b4. This is the Rogozin or something like that. So it's named after him. Unfortunately for him, well, he didn't end up winning this game, but not after he played this very interesting move. Rook to c7, attacking the rook. Brilliant, I know, right? And his idea is, if rook takes rook, bishop d6. Oh, wait. Why can't I move that? Why can't I move that? This is a fork. Oh, the bishop's pinned. So, like, this was just a free rook. The craziest part about this, his opponent didn't see it. Or he thought it didn't work. And Rogozin actually ends up winning this game. He's up a point anyways. After bishop f6, after casually hanging a rook. Knight b5 attacking it. Rook check. King comes up. Knight is attacked. Check here, which is a bit foolish. And I just find it fitting because he falls for the same tactic that he tried to implement earlier, except it actually works this time. And this is a fork, and it works, and there is no pin on the king, and his opponent resigns. So very funny game right there. Both players missing a free rook, and yeah, karma ending up biting Mr. Ebradalsliziu in the arse. And the last one is a game from yours truly, actually, Dem Apples, you might say. So I've been under pressure this entire game against a very good player, International Master Dmitry Zilberstein, and we have this, like, weird game. It was very strange. He was just much better, and then he was kind of throwing low-key, as we were both in time pressure, and yeah. So in this position, he is definitely a bit better. He is up 4 points, but I have very active pieces. And so he takes this bishop thinking he wins. Because after rook g2, well, first of all, if he goes king h1, I take the queen with check, which is very bad. And if he goes king f1, I will go queen e2 checkmate. He takes my rook, I take here, and he does note that he does not take my bishop, because after queen e2 check, I will win a rook. So I'd probably be better here. He goes rook d3 with a threat of playing rook d8. So I believe he missed this move. I played queen to e2. And it was here that he realized that his plan wasn't working. So I was just defending my bishop, right? This is the only square. Like, if I go queen to a8, there is rook d8 with just a simple fork. So this is the only way I can guard my bishop. And evidently he thought, well, if I move my rook, he goes here, and if I win this, well, his rook is hanging. So he has the brilliant idea of not letting me go here and attack this rook. What if this rook wasn't under attack? He would win. He plays rook to d2. And fortunately, I am able to save myself with this very nice move, queen to f1 checkmate, and achieve my national master title. So this is a pretty funny ending. I definitely did not deserve the win. He played really well, but it happens sometimes to the best of us. So I hope this video made you feel better about your blunders, and just keep in mind, everyone blunders, from beginners to grandmasters, but some people just tend to do it less often, and you should too. Alright, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.